Hello everyone, welcome back to Rocky Ridge Auto. Today we're going to go ahead and check out this 2023 Kia Sportage, all the features and things to it, newer version of the Kia Sportage. So let's go ahead, hop inside and take a look. Now that we're inside the Kia Sportage, let's check out the mileage on this one, which is 35,000 miles. You can see your RPMs and miles per hour, and you can access things within the dash right over here on the right hand side. So you can see things like, of course, your tire pressure, maintenance within the vehicle, and of course, safety features, drive info, navigation like your compass, and then back to your tire pressure and maintenance. And you can see all of those and access all of the information within that right over here. You also have your adaptive cruise control and cruise control settings, steering assist, so this will help you stay in the lines when you're driving. Then over here you have your hands-free calling voice commands, volume and tune for your radio, which let's go ahead and check it out. So up here you have your home menu, which has your time, date, and what you're listening to, and you can go ahead and see all of those things within. So you can access them right down below here, map navigation, things like that. This is your map that you can access, type in a destination, get there safely, your media right over here, AM and FM radio, CXSM, sounds of nature, as well as Apple CarPlay and Android Auto with connecting to your phone. You don't have to use the downloaded Maps app within the vehicle. You can use Apple and Google Maps with having Apple and Android Auto. So that is a nice little feature within the Kia, as well as your setup information, which is sound, general, voice recognition, setting up things within the vehicle, user profile, having a profile within this certain vehicle, things like that. And of course, one last thing, which is the backup camera. Nice clear backup camera, and then you have your backup sensors to make you aware of things when you are near, as well as you have a different camera view, downward hitch view, and you can see that. Let's put it back into park. Pretty much all for up on the screen, hazard lights underneath that, and then we can check out your climate controls. Wait, where are the climate controls? A newer updated version in these Kia Sportages is that it comes with the navigation. So right now you're on your radio and stereo status things, then you switch it right down here to your climate controls. Super simple and easy to use, but it is a little bit to get used to. You have your controls for your dual temperature on either side, and then you can always switch it back to your menu and stuff like that as soon as you want it. Back to your climate controls, you have dual temperature like I mentioned, your mode, airflow, everything like that. You can always adjust those things even when you have your map navigation open up. But with your climate controls, you also have heated seats and heated steering wheel. So you can turn those on as you would like. They are 3-tiered, as well as your leather heated steering wheel. But let's move on from that. You have your charging ports, 12 volt as well as USB, USB-C, and then wireless charging pad. So you can put your phone right down here and it'll charge up. But let's go ahead and check out behind that engine start stop button with your key fob. Your key fob has remote start, lock and unlock, as well as your alert system. Use this for keyless entry and everything like that. Set that down, check behind the gear shift. You have your drive modes, downhill assist, auto hold, auto on and off for that idle, parking camera that you can see at all times, as well as your parking sensors, so you can turn those on and off. Let's check out your drive modes and what you have. So of course you have your normal, sport, smart, and snow. So it'll adjust your drive and what you are doing, as well as of course you have your regular all-wheel drive lock. Let's put it back to normal since we are in normal terrain. Now the thing with Kia Sportages and their neat little design is that they have retractable cup holders. So right now you have a decent amount of storage right here, super simple, and then you can go ahead and retract those and have 2 cup holders. And then when you don't need them, lock it back into place and you only have 1 cup holder, or neither. Nice and convenient to put a phone, extra things in there, and not always have them open. Nice modern look. Let's check out your center console, plenty of storage, and then of course already went over everything on the steering wheel. Over here is your interior lighting settings, exterior lighting settings, traction control off, parking brake. Door panel of course has your window controls, door locks, things like that, mirror controls so you can adjust that to be at your height. And then let's check out the interior of this Kia. The interior of this Kia is black leather, and then of course you have automatic seats so you can move that with ease, and nice and simple to operate, as well as they are heated like I mentioned. So let's check out the back seats. Hopping inside here, you can see you have adjustable vents for your own climate controls, as well as a pocket, and you even have some charging ports on either side of the driver and passenger seats to plug in your devices. Little hook to hang on bags, as well as a pocket in the driver and passenger seat. Middle seat that folds down to be an armrest with cup holders, of course, your basics, and then fold that back up, and you can only sit 3 people back here. We can fold down the second row seats from back there. So let me go ahead and show you that. Accessing back here, like I mentioned, you can fold down the second row seats. Nice and simple, flings it forward, and you have nice flat storage for throughout the vehicle. Under here, you have a spare tire and some tools in case of emergency, and then a charging port on the driver's side. That's pretty much all I have for this Kia Sportage for today. If you have any questions, feel free to text or call 717-733-8985. Thanks so much for tuning in, and I'll see you next time. Bye.